Hey guys, WildCardWarlock here. We got UNEARTHED Arcana Subclass Part 2. But we're not talking about the thing right now. I guess we are, but more we're talking about how you won't be able to find this unless there is a archive link, what I'll put down below. The reason you aren't able to find this is because of this domain right here. The love domain, which this has been taken down because of this domain, because of all the class features that it has. But mind you, UNEARTHED Arcana, not finished yet. Group study, review that you can look at and review. This has been known as the roofie or rape domain. A lot of people would cause it to get a shutdown, and Wizards of the Coast had not put anything out yet. But we're gonna be reading this and see how bad it is. So, you gain the domain, and here are players' options. Love is this many form, passion, friendly act, and all this other stuff. Got the domain of all the love deities. And as you guys know, gods are assholes, especially the ones of love. Remember when Aphrodite turned someone into Medusa because she was more prettier? All these people are fucked up. A lot of them. So, off the rip, you should understand, like, when they're talking about love, it's a compassion, infatuation. And love can also mean stalking and all this other stuff. So, clerics of these gods preside over married marriages, other family customs, but they are nurtured emotional bonds of friendship, camaraderie. Their blessings bolster and protect allies in the battlefield, and those bond and kill the flames of infatuation to spurn their allies and confound their foes. So right there, confound their foes. They are using love to confound their foes in order to like distract them. So they get charm person, obviously, heroism, okay. Enthrall, warding bond, beacon of hope, hypnotic pattern, aura, purity, confusion, great restoration, hold monster. Don't understand the other stuff, but someone's saying there should be ceremony here. I do agree with that. But it's obvious right here from DC. This is a mixture of both passionate love of the standard, like, but also this little craziness of love from the thing, because all charm spells are charming spells, so there's no reason this should not be here. But anyway, moving on. First level. Emboldening bond. You forge an empowering bond between the allies. As an action, you can choose two willing creatures you can see within 30 feet. Here the matter between them. While each creature is bonded within 3, they got a D4 to their roll, so they get so two people get a little bit of a bless to attack, ability checks, and saving throws. So that's better than bless and guidance right off rip. Each creature can add D4 for once per turn. This bond lasts for an hour. Use the feature again. You use the feature and you gain the ability to do so at long rest. This is where it comes in the rape domain. Channel Divinity. Impulsive Infection. You can use the Channel Divinity to overwhelm a creature with a flash or short-lived but intense admiration of yourself, driving them to rash actions in your defense. As an action, present your holy symbol and choose a willing creature within 30 feet. Creature must make a wisdom saving throw. She didn't choose to fail this. On a successful save, unaffected, but on a failure, creature charmed by you to the start of your next turn, and must immediately use this reaction to make a weapon attack against any target gets, you know how it is, that isn't against you and then other people. Must you use the action to make a target attack against the target you designate. The target it uses the reaction to admire you. Basically, you just lose his turn and it's just like, I love you. So this is when people talking about this is one thing when people talking about the rape domain, saying like, oh, look at this, like, they're using love to stop the opponent and things like that. But that's not bad. Because, I'll go over this a little bit, we have the enchantment wizard that we'll talk about just in a second. But let's keep going. Because you have protected bond. Bond you forge can shield people from harm. While each creature has embodied bond within their fate, you can use reaction to resist all damage, and to resist all damage to the other creature when the other creature takes damage. Turn. Spellcasting, you already know what that is. And then during Unity, the bond you create endures across vast distances. Creatures affected by your emboldened bond gain benefits. Protected bond, staying playing with each other. Recently, when the creature drops their hit points, their opponent can gain, when their creature chosen your emboldened port reduces 0 hit points, the bonded partner gain the following benefits for 1 minute. Have advantage on strength, saving throws, resist all damage. As an action, they can touch their bonded partner, spend all, and roll any number of hit dice, and they regain health. Now right there, also good. This thing is about love and camaraderie and being together, but there are different forms of love that they can be role-playing like. Role-playing like, this is a good class. There is the sadistic, stalkery type of love. They're just love. And then people are saying this is the rape domain because impulsive infatuation. That lasts for 1 turn And then they just either make a weapon attack at someone else because you're using love against them, or they just stare at the target and because they love them. Then the charm spell that they get. And everything else is protecting the ones. Nothing here is showing rape or roofies or anything like that. People are overreacting by this. If people want something to overreact about, let's look over here to the Wizard School of Enchantment. Off rip. Hypnotic Gaze. Starting at 2nd level, you choose this school. Your soft words and enchanted game can magically install on the creature. As an action, choose one. See within 5 feet. If the target creature hear you, must receive on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you until your turn. The charm period speeds up to 0, and the creature is incapacitated, invisibly dazed. On subsequent turns, you can use your action to maintain the effect extend duration to the next turn. However, when the effect ends, they makes effect ends if you move more than 5 feet away with them. You just either hear you or the creature takes damage. Once this ends, you can't use it again until you use a fall. Long rest. Forgive me. I'm speaking too fast. That right there. This is more of a roofie. Look at it. You can use your action if they fail this saving throw to have them stuck in a gaze and target, as long as they don't move away from you. You are literally taking this man's mind, only having them look at you, which is the worst thing you could possibly do. Then if we even go even further, the 6th level ability has the same level ability as the Channel Divinity. So within 30 feet, DC saving throw, it must attack someone else. That's it. And then right here, split enchantment. You can use enchantment spells against more than 1 creature, 2 creatures. Then alter memories. You gain the ability to make a creature unaware of your magical influence. When you cast an enchantment spell, you can alter the creature's understanding to make it unaware of being charmed. And once your spell expires, you can use your action to try to make to make the chosen creature forget the time it spent charmed. Read this again. For some of the time, the creature must receive intelligence saving throw against your spell DC or lose a number of hours equal to your charisma modifier. Minimum of 1. People aren't usually good at intelligence saving throws. This is a rape subclass. But no one talking about it because it's like, oh, that's fine. You have the filter of love where people are just like, oh, that forces you to fall in love with them. But people are making such a big deal going after Wizard of the Coast, so they have to delete this. All because of this right here. Because they create a magical bond with each other. And then, because they literally say, stop, you love me, don't you? Why don't you attack this other person for me? Or just have them look at you in love. While everything else here is about the connection between 2 people that are in love. Or using power of love to forge a bond. For example, this just gets resistance to damage. This right here, gain the benefit, the creature affected by your bone, well, your thing, the same plane distance. They get this if they go die, and advantage on saving throws, a lot of stuff. Because of the power they're forging treaties between the god of love. So I have to say, why is this thing getting criticized while this subclass is letting it being bulled? Because I'll tell you why. Just SJWs and all this other stuff. I gotta say, D&D is a great game, but they are trying to cater to another set of audiences, kind of like with the whole Critical Role Wendy's thing, that caused them to try to get them to bend to their knees when it's not even that bad. With Critical Role, the Wendy thing, it wasn't bad. They were just playing Wendy's. They were doing a sponsored deal. They're trying to make money, trying to live. These made an unofficial subclass that you could probably use, trying to base it around love. Maybe some of the spells could be changed, yes. Maybe they could be newer spells, yes. But it's Unearthed Arcana. You put your trend down below. But they literally just like, oh no, to the rape subclass, D&D. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with it. People are just overreacting because the only thing here is this right here. Just everything else bonds 2 people, giving them benefits. This, I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll talk to you later. I know I just opened it up, but like, let me know what you guys think about below. I love you. I want you guys to have a great day. Bye-bye.